Hey, welcome to the first video of Maker Squared. I'm Noah.
And I'm Grant, and today for our first video, we're going to be making a stylus.
What you're going to need for this project video is a pair of scissors, a pair of pliers, a sheet of aluminum foil, a bottle of super glue, a pen, a sponge, and a sewing pin. Starting with the pen, you'll pull the head out of the body with the pair of pliers. Now cut approximately 1/4 of an inch off the end of the sponge, and then trim it down so it will tightly fit inside the end of the pen. Now, using the cut off part of the sponge, insert it into the head of the pen using your fingers as far as you can. Next, to help you farther, use the end of the pen that you pulled out earlier to stuff in about an inch. Next, trim off the end with the scissors and then carve down the end of the sponge until you like the look and feel of it. Now, using the pliers, bend about 1/4 of an inch at the end of the pin into a right angle.
Then, line up the pin and using the pliers, insert it into the pen about 1/4 inch from the end. Now trim off the end of the pin. Put a bead of super glue on the pen and then swivel the pin so it lines up. Now mark the length of the pen on the piece of aluminum foil. And trim it to size in both directions. Run a bead of super glue along the entire length of the pen, leaving a gap for where the pin is. Now stick one side of the aluminum foil onto the pen and smooth it out. Now run a bead of super glue along the entire edge of the aluminum foil, but don't go too close, otherwise it'll squeeze out. Roll the aluminum foil around the pen tightly for a neat looking stylus. As you can see, we ended up making two different styluses, and the type of sponge really did make a difference. This blue one works way better than the yellow one, and the yellow one feels a little bit synthetic, so that might be a part of it.
As you can see, the stylus really does work, but to get it to work, you're going to need to wet the end of the sponge first.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
If you liked it, please do hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe.